Okay, so in this session, we are going to discuss about different components of UiPath. So basically UiPath में कौन-कौन से component होते हैं? So in UiPath comes with different product, but usually for development, we are having 3 product. What are those? Studio, Orchestrator, and Robot Agent. Robot agent can also be called as sometimes robot agent को हम robot assistant भी बोलते हैं. Robot assistant. Yeah. So these are the 3 components which is usually used by the developers. And for any RPA, for any automation, any simple automation basically. Okay. We must, this is the must 3 product which we need: Studio, Orchestrator, and Robot Agent or Assistant. Okay, so let me show you what Studio is and how it looks like. So this is the Studio. This is a desktop software. Okay, this is a desktop application, and this should be installed in developer's machine. By using this Studio, developers usually build the automation. Then we have Robot Agent. As you can see, this is nothing but assistant. Okay, if I search UiPath, so UiPath Studio is there, UiPath Assistant is there. So UiPath Assistant is this one. So this is usually responsible to run the automation. Whatever is built by developer, those should be deployed. Those should be deployed in the orchestrator, not in the agent. Those should be deployed in the orchestrator, and from orchestrator that will be deployed in the robot. And here this robot, this is also a computer software. This should be installed in the system. This should be installed in the system where automation is going to run. So usually in real time, in production machines, we should install this UiPath Robot Agent or UiPath Robot Assistant. Okay, and the third product is the Orchestrator. Orchestrator is a web-based application. This should be hosted in a server. Okay, let me enter. Yeah, this is the orchestrator, and this is the interface of the orchestrator. So in the orchestrator, we can have a different tenant. We can see all the robots present in the tenant. Then we can have a different folder as well. We can see all the automation. If we have any process, we can see the list of process here. We can see the list of machines. If we have any machines, we can see the list of machines here in the orchestrator. So orchestrator is nothing but control room. This is the control. This is the by using this one, someone can publish whatever is developed in the studio. Say, suppose if automation project is developed here in the studio, so that should be published, and while after publishing, it will be present in the orchestrator. That process will be present here, and from here we have to deploy. We have to deploy in one of the specific robot or multiple robot. We have to deploy the process, and once it is deployed in any of the robot, then in the robot tray here you can see currently you have no process available, it's showing. But we can once it is deployed, we can see the process here, and we can run the process. Show you how one process can be developed. A simple process, just a hello world process, can be developed, can be published, and how we can run it from the automation robot agent. So let's create a process by clicking on the process field, and let's say hello world. Hello world. So in this process, we are just going to use a message box. Okay, before that we have to open this XAML main.xaml, and then here we are going to use a message box just to display hello world. In this, we want to display hello world. We want to print hello world, and this should be a string, so it should be in a double quote. Okay, now our process is development is done. This is nothing but the development. So whatever we wanted to automate, we have to develop here. Now after development, we can publish the process. And yeah, before publishing, we have to select the folder. So currently it is connected to modern custom folder. So let me connect it, connect to default one. Okay, and then I'm going to click on the publish, and then clicking on the publish button. So package is published, and we have packages, and in the packages, hello world we can see, and a few seconds ago this was published. Okay, now in the default one, we can create a process. So here we can select which process, which package we want to create. So this package, we want to create this one as a process. Create, close. So you can see now in the process list, we can see we have a hello world. Okay, so here we can see, if we refresh, we can see automatically it is now showing hello world is showing here. So we clicked on this, it's installed. Right, now let me minimize everything so we can run the process. So now first our hello world processes, we here we developed it in studio, and after developing in studio, we publish the process. So we can see that in the orchestrator. Now orchestrator is control room. Basically it is the communicator between studio. Orchestrator communicates with studio, and orchestrator also communicates with the agent, robot agent or robot assistant. Okay, so when we publish this, and when we activated this hello world process in our orchestrator, now it is visible in hello world as in assistant as well. So we can run this process. Okay, so when we run process, it will start running in that process, and we can see the message box is displayed hello world. So this can be deployed in different robot. Currently means I have deployed in the same machine where development has been done. So in the same machine I have deployed, but in the reality, we can deploy it in any machine. There should be, we can see the different robots, different machines. So we can deploy it, or we can run in any of the machine. So this is means in this session, we only cover different components of UiPath.